Which game has the better version-exclusive Pokemon, Ruby or Sapphire? Today, we're putting them head-to-head, breaking down their strengths, weaknesses, and which version truly comes out on top. To figure out which version really has the edge, we're looking at how each exclusive Pokemon performs in key battles, against gym leaders, Elite Four, the champion, and even the evil teams. But how do we score them? Let's break it down. Each Pokemon will be scored on a scale of 1 to 5. A score of 1 means the Pokemon struggles in the matchup, either performing poorly or being weak to the opponent's team. A 3 means the matchup is neutral, with no major advantages or disadvantages. And a 5 means that the Pokemon excels, either countering the opponent's team or having strong type advantages. First, let's break down the version exclusives for Ruby and Sapphire. In Ruby, you'll find the C-Dot line, Mawile, Zangoose, Solrock, and Groudon. Meanwhile, Sapphire offers the Lotad line, Sableye, Seviper, Lunatone, and Kyogre. Let's see which game really has the edge, starting with the first gym battle against Roxanne, the Rock-type specialist. At this point in the game, both Ruby and Sapphire only have one version exclusive available, C-Dot in Ruby and Lotad in Sapphire. Fortunately, both Pokemon have a strong matchup against Roxanne's Rock-type team, each earning a solid score of 5. So after the first gym, there's no clear winner yet, but Gym 2 might just shake things up. Up against Brawly, the fighting-type gym leader, Ruby has access to Nuzleaf and Mawile, while Sapphire offers Lombre and Sableye. Nuzleaf and Mawile struggle against Brawly's hard-hitting team, each earning a low score of 1. Lombre holds its own as a neutral option, scoring a 3, but Sableye completely walls Brawly's Pokemon, taking no damage from their fighting-type moves and earning a perfect 5. With that, Sapphire takes the lead. Against the electrifying Wattson, the version-exclusive teams remain the same. Nuzleaf and Mawile struggle, but are completely helpless, each earning a score of 2. Meanwhile, Lombre and Sableye remain perfectly neutral in this matchup, both scoring a 3. With no major shifts, Sapphire keeps its lead heading into the next challenge. Before facing the hot-headed Flannery, both teams expand. Ruby gains Zangoose and Solrock, while Sapphire picks up Seviper and Lunatone. In the battle, Nuzleaf and Mawile can't handle the heat, each scoring a 1. Zangoose holds its own with a 3, while Solrock truly rocks the competition for a perfect 5. On Sapphire's side, Lombre, Sableye, and Seviper all hold steady with 3s, while Lunatone mirrors its celestial counterpart with another 5. With this round, Sapphire slightly extends its lead. The battle against your father, Norman, doesn't shake up the competition, as both teams perform equally. For Ruby, Nuzleaf and Zangoose each earn 3s, while Mawile and Solrock put up a solid fight, earning 4s. Sapphire mirrors these results, with Lombre and Seviper scoring 3s, and Sableye and Lunatone securing 4s. No ground is gained or lost in this round. Once again, the competition remains neck and neck, as both teams perform equally against Winona, the flying-type specialist. In Ruby, Nuzleaf struggles against her high-flying team, earning a 1, while Mawile and Zangoose hold steady with 3s. Solrock shines in this battle, scoring a 4. Sapphire's lineup mirrors these results, with Lombre floundering at a 1, Sableye and Seviper maintaining 3s, and Lunatone soaring to a 4. No lead change here. Switching things up, let's see how the version exclusives fare against the evil teams, since this is where their presence is felt the most. In Ruby, Mawile struggles against Team Magma's fire and ground types, earning a rough 1. Nuzleaf scrapes by with a 2, thanks to its neutral damage output against Numble and Camerupt. Zangoose remains steady at a 3, while Solrock's resistance to fire and strong matchup against Crobat help it score a solid 4. In Sapphire, Lunatone's only real advantage is against the Zubat line, earning it a 2. Sableye and Seviper both perform decently, earning 3s, while Lombre thrives against Team Aqua's water types, pulling in a strong 4. Once again, Sapphire manages to slightly extend its lead. Returning to the gym challenge, Tate and Liza used the version-exclusive duo of Rock Psychic Pokemon, making this a tricky battle for many teams. In Ruby, Solrock and Zangoose both earned 3s, mostly due to their non-stab options in their learn sets. Mawile tears through the Celestial duo, earning a strong 4, while Shiftry's Grass Dark typing lets it dominate for a perfect 5. In Sapphire, Seviper struggles against the Psychic types, earning a low 1. Lunatone, much like its counterpart, lands a 3. Ludicolo spams Surf effectively to earn a 4, while Sablei's Dark Ghost typing makes it a perfect counter, earning a 5. Ruby claws back some points this round, slightly narrowing Sapphire's lead. For the final gym battle in Hoenn, the legendary Pokemon Groudon and Kyogre finally join their respective teams. In Ruby, Groudon and Solrock get washed away by Wallace's water types, earning low scores of 1. Mawile holds up well defensively, but lacks any offensive power, earning a 2. Zangoose, as usual, remains neutral with a 3, while Shiftry takes full advantage of the matchup and earns a perfect 5. In Sapphire, Lunatone struggles just like Solrock, earning a 1. Sableye, Seviper, and Kyogre all hold their own, each earning a solid 3. Meanwhile, Ludicolo thrives against the water types, just like Shiftry, and scores a perfect 5. Sapphire regains the ground it lost in the previous round, extending its lead once again. The road to the Hoenn champion begins with Sidney, the Dark-type specialist. In Ruby, Solrock struggles against Sidney's team, earning a low 1. The rest of the squad, Mawile, Zangoose, Shiftry, and Groudon, don't have particularly strong or weak matchups, each earning a neutral 3. In Sapphire, Lunatone fares just as poorly as Solrock, also earning a 1. Ludicolo, Sableye, and Kyogre all maintain a balanced matchup, earning 3s. However, Seviper finds an advantage against Sidney's Grass Dark types, earning a solid 4. Sapphire extends its lead slightly after this battle, keeping its advantage heading deeper into the Elite Four. The ghostly Phoebe is up next, with only a few more battles left until the champion. In Ruby, Solrock continues to struggle, earning a 1. Mawile's defensive presence doesn't translate to offense, leaving it with a 2. Zangoose and Groudon put up a standard fight, earning neutral 3s, while Shiftry's Dark typing dominates the ghost types, earning a perfect 5. In Sapphire, Lunatone once again mirrors Solrock's struggles, earning a 1. Ludicolo, Seviper, and Kyogre all remain solid but unremarkable, earning 3s. However, Sablei's Dark Ghost typing completely shuts down Phoebe's team, earning a 5. With only 3 battles left, Sapphire once again slightly increases its lead over Ruby. Cold as Ice Glacia is up next. In Ruby, Shiftry freezes up and struggles against the ice types, earning a 2. Zangoose stays neutral, and Groudon balances solid offense with mediocre defense, both earning 3s. Mawile and Solrock manage to land some super effective hits, but not enough to completely dominate, each earning a 4. In Sapphire, Kyogre's water typing surprisingly doesn't help much against Glacia's ice types, leaving it with a 2. Ludicolo, Sableye, and Seviper all hold their own, but don't stand out much, earning 3s. Lunatone, continuing its usual trend, mirrors Solrock's performance and earns a 4. Ruby fights back, regaining a bit of ground with only 2 battles remaining. The penultimate battle is against Drake, the Dragon Master. In Ruby, Shiftry struggles to make an impact, earning a 2. The rest of the team, Zangoose, Mawile, Solrock, and Groudon, perform as expected, all earning 3s. In Sapphire, Ludicolo and Seviper provide some value, but suffer from unfavorable secondary typings on Drake's dragons, each earning a 2. Sableye and Lunatone perform a little better, but don't stand out, earning 3s. Kyogre, while powerful, relies on non-stab moves for effectiveness, earning a 4. With both teams earning the same total points in this round, Sapphire maintains its lead heading into the champion battle. The final battle against the champion commences. In Ruby, Zangoose struggles to provide much offensive power against Steven's Steel and Rock types, while Solrock's only notable contribution comes from the Fire-type moves in its Learn set. Both earn a score of 2. Shiftry and Mawile hold their own, but fail to stand out, each earning a 3. Groudon, however, completely dominates the battle, securing a perfect 5. In Sapphire, Lunatone falls quickly to super effective hits without dealing much damage, earning a low 1. Sableye and Seviper perform admirably, but fail to stand out, each earning a 3. Ludicolo and Kyogre provide solid offense, but not enough to dominate, both earning a score of 4. Ruby gains back some points in the final battle, but is it enough to close the gap and surpass Sapphire to claim the title of having the best version exclusives? Before we tally up the final scores and determine which game has the best version exclusives, let's take a look at some of the standout Pokemon in each version. In Ruby, the best Pokemon is Groudon, with an average score of 3.0, remaining a true neutral in the 6 battles it participates in. Honorable mentions go to Zangoose and Solrock, both averaging 2.9, just under neutral. The worst Pokemon was Mawile, finishing with an average score of 2.5. In Sapphire, the best Pokemon, and the best Pokemon overall, was Sableye, boasting an impressive average score of 3.46. Honorable mentions go to Ludicolo, 3.29, and Kyogre, 3.1, both performing well throughout the challenge. Seviper was the lowest in Sapphire at an average of 2.7. Both Ruby and Sapphire dominate the first gym battle, earning a perfect 5 with their available Pokemon. In Ruby, the worst battle was the second gym battle against the fighting type leader. With both Nuzleaf and Mawile being weak to fighting, they scored 1s, making this Ruby's most difficult battle. Sapphire's worst battle was surprisingly the champion battle. Averaging a 2.6 per Pokemon, this was the lowest scoring battle for the Sapphire exclusives. The moment you've all been waiting for is here. After counting up the scores, which game has the best version exclusives? And the winner is Pokemon Sapphire. Sapphire scored a total of 169 points compared to Ruby's 155. Sapphire also averaged 3.07 points per battle, just above neutral, while Ruby averaged 2.82 points, slightly below neutral. Ultimately, Sapphire's version exclusives proved to be more valuable across the full playthrough, securing victory in this matchup. And that's it. After running through every battle, it's clear that Pokemon Sapphire has the stronger version exclusives overall. While Ruby had its moments, Sapphire's team just performed better across the board. But what about other regions? Do Fire Red or Leaf Green have the better exclusives? How about Diamond vs. Pearl? If you want to see more head-to-head breakdowns like this, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out. Which version do you think had the better exclusives? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.